Hey everybody, this is my VLOGTOBER 3 video. This is my depression story. When I went through depression really bad to where I actually got to where I was cutting. Just gonna go ahead and tell you the story. Okay, it started when I was about 11. I started getting really depressed and just always in my room, didn't really hang out with friends anymore. And we just moved to the area I'm living in now. And I just got really depressed all of a sudden, and I just didn't want to hang out with anybody. And then that continued till I was about 13, or a few months before that to 13. And once I got to about 13, I was still doing that. I was in junior high, started cutting. And I got bullied a lot, and everybody always made fun of me because of my learning disabilities and all these different things. So when I started cutting, it was really light cuts, didn't even leave scars or anything. So I was like, no one knows. I'll hide out with a hoodie all the time, I'll wear pants and all that. And I did that in junior high. By the time I got to 7th grade, it got so bad that I just, it was really bad to where I started cutting deeper and everything. I wrote suicide notes. I was always in the office. And I didn't know I was depressed. I just like, oh, I'm just a typical teenager and everything. And then I wanted to go to a counselor. Um, when I went to the counselor, she was telling me, no, you have depression disorder. You just seems like you've always had depression since the time you were little, but it's just getting worse, which is it's just a disease that I have to fight through daily. So she was telling me about it and everything and giving me some advice. And so I was just, going to her once, twice a week, and she thought I was getting better. I wasn't. I wasn't talking to her. So 8th grade year, I was homeschooled. Of course, everybody said I was a whore, I was a slut, I'm homeschooled because I'm pregnant, and all these things. And so that summer, we found out my grandfather had cancer. We knew he was sick for the longest time, but we found out he had cancer, and it was lung cancer, stage 4, the slowest cancer slowest growing cancer. So he was stage 4, and that summer I had knee surgery too. And so when he passed away July, June? No, I think July. It was one of those days. I'm not trying to think about it right now, but I ended up babysitting my cousins before he passed away. I started babysitting them during the summer, and so yeah, I was staying with my uncle then, and so I ended up moving in with him practically, and going to school the first 6 weeks with him. Well, with his at the school, today. And then, of course, at this time during the summer, my parents split up. So my dad left, and my brother left, and everything. So my brother went with my dad, and I stayed with my mom. And so what happened is they got back together. So, well, before they got together, my mom and dad were talking and everything, and we moved back down to where I live now. Where I'm living now. Moved back down here. Parents got back together, and there was a big argument and everything between my grandma and my mom, and it was a mess. So then we moved again to with my dad's brother in a 2-bedroom apartment with him and his son. So it was my uncle, my cousin, my dad, my brother, me, and my mom. So me, my mom, my dad, and my brother shared a room. My cousin stayed in the living room, and my uncle stayed in his room. So we all shared a room. So um, I went to school there. I found new friends, really close friends, and then when I was living there, got a few boyfriends and everything. And then they told me that I need help. They needed a depression medicine while I was there and everything. So I started feeling better about myself, a lot better about myself freshman year. I was ninth grade, and then I met these girls that are really close friends with me now, even though I moved them back down here. We're still close, we still talk all the time, but they're really, we got really close, became best friends, and everything. And then I moved to another apartment, same area, just another apartment, and then 10th grade and long. I stayed there for like first 6 weeks. The first 2 6 weeks, I believe. I stayed there. And then I was going to get homeschooled because, of course, I was getting bullied again and everything. And I just wanted to hurry up, get everything done. So I was going to do it online paced so I could hurry up and just graduate. But then they wouldn't let the school give us paperwork that I needed after I already got out. And I was so far behind at that point, it was too late just to go back in. I'd have to repeat. I already repeated 2nd grade, so I would have to repeat 10th grade again. It was crazy. But so what happened was I just stayed out of school. I'm getting my GED. My friends are the juniors now, so I would have been a junior. And now I'm pregnant. Um, that's basically my depression story. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just a lot of people say, well, people have worse than me. Why are you so depressed? It's not that we choose. It's not that we choose to be depressed. It's just the fact that it's a disease. So I mean, it's a big disease that some people have, and some people don't. And the depression disorder is a disease. Um, but I mean, if y'all want more in depth of what depression disorder is, leave a comment down below, and I can make a video about it. But that's pretty much my story and how everything worked out and everything. So yeah, um, everything's good now. I'm living back down here. Back down where I was when I started, about 11 years old. And this is back down here. I'm really happy here. Um, and I'm pregnant with a boy now. I'm living a single mom, so I mean, that's pretty much my story, my depression story. But yeah, so if you want any other stories about me, or you want to know anything else, just comment down below, and I'll answer them if I can. Until tomorrow for Vlogtober 4. Peace. Well, maybe. My computer's being stupid.